to a kernel thread. It provides more concurrency than the many-to-one model by allowing another thread to run when a thread makes a blocking system call. It also allows multiple threads to run in parallel on multiprocessors. The only drawback to this model is that creating a user thread requires creating the corresponding kernel thread, because the overhead of creating kernel threads can burden the performance of an application. Most implementations of this model restrict the number of threads supported by the system. Linux, along with the family of Windows operating system, implement the one-to-one model. Many-to-many model. The many-to-many model multiplexes user-level threads to a smaller or equal number of kernel threads. The number of kernel threads may be specific to either a particular application or a particular machine. An application may be allocated more kernel threads on a multiprocessor than on a single processor. Let's consider the effect of this design on concurrency. Whereas the many-to-one model allows the developer to create as many user threads as she wishes, it does not result in true concurrency because the kernel can schedule only one thread at a time. The one-to-one model allows greater concurrency, but the developer has to be careful not to create too many threads within an application. The many-to-many models suffer from neither of these shortcomings. Developers can create as many user threads as necessary, and the corresponding kernel threads can run in parallel on a multiprocessor. Also, when a thread performs a blocking system call, the kernel can schedule another thread for execution. One variation on the many-to-many model still multiplexes many user-level threads to a smaller or equal number of kernel threads, but also allows a user-level thread to be bound to a kernel thread. This variation is sometimes referred to as the two-level model. The Solaris operating system supported the two-level model in versions older than Solaris 9. However, beginning with Solaris 9, this system uses the one-to-one model.